Crossing the border from the city-sized Foxconn electronics plant into the actual southern Chinese city of Shenzhen, a spate of worker suicides has brought unwelcome attention to the regimented, some say military style of management here. And so the Taiwanese-owned firm has responded, ordering compulsory days off and announcing a two-stage pay rise which will see the wages of even its worst-paid staff double to nearly $300 a month by October.
I've been working here for a long time now without a raise. It's pretty boring, but I should be happier now.
I think I might leave at any minute. A lot of places would pay me more.
Those are sentiments which resonate with 25-year-old Wan Yong, a former Foxconn employee who voted with his feet, finding better paid, more enjoyable work in nearby Foshan.
I think there's a big difference between our generation and our parents. They were harder than us and they wanted less. We are never satisfied with the status quo. We're always pushing for a better life.
One works as a salesman for an aluminium door factory. His boss, just 5 years his senior, has studied modern management techniques and says the relationship between employer and employee in China is changing.
In the past, we thought we could solve problems by hiring more workers, but now things have changed. We realize we need special and talented staff, so how to keep them at our factory? We need to recognize them with more money and more respect.
And that's what workers were demanding just down the road at the Honda factory, emboldened enough to fight both their bosses and the Communist Party-affiliated trade union, which in an irony of history sided with the capitalists against the workers. Their 2-week strike shut down car production around the country and secured them a 35% pay rise.
But whatever the change in their attitudes, the workers' strike here wouldn't have been successful without two key factors in their favour. The first is demographics. Many analysts say the size of China's working population has already peaked, and that's especially the case in these coastal regions as more people choose to work closer to home inland. That means there's a labour shortage in areas like this. The other factor is politics.
You may have expected a little bit harsher response of government if it was, say, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. But now the government priority is how to address income distribution, because they see if there is no improved income for workers, there's no sustainability of economic development model in China.
It all comes down to the future of youngsters like these 18-year-old Honda interns relaxing in their dormitory after a day's work. They need to become consumers themselves if China's economy is to progress to its next phase. A 35% pay rise just a month into their working life seems like a good start. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Foshan, Southern China.